It's time to clean my shelves. So this is a free bag the Island Inn gave us when we checked in, and these are the shelves I got from the trip. So definitely not the most shelves I've got. I was a little more picky this trip, and so I only have 3 bags. I've definitely picked up more. You know, it's just Sanibel. Each time is different. Sometimes there's a lot and sometimes there's not. And if you watch my videos, there's definitely a lot of shells. Just like I said, I was a little more picky, so I didn't get as many. So I have these white buckets from the dollar store, $1 each. Just have some Dawn detergent in there. I'm just gonna soak them with Dawn detergent. They're not stinky. If they were stinky, then I would put bleach, and I would do like a 75% water, 25% bleach. But I don't recommend that unless your shells smell, and you'll know when you open it whether they smell or not. I did rinse these off in the hotel, but I like to do a better cleaning at home. So like, let me just, nope, that one does not smell. And so if I were to open this bag and it smells, then I would do the bleach. So let me open it real quick and double check. All right, so they are not stinky whatsoever. So I'm gonna fill these full of water first because I want to get bubbles going, and then I will dump the shells in the buckets, and then I'll let it sit out here for like an hour or two, finish packaging for the day, and then I will come back, rinse these off, and lay them on the deck. It's nice and sunny today. It's not supposed to rain until Wednesday, so I will lay them on the deck to dry out, and then I will sort them in jars and show you as I go. Alright, it's been a couple hours, so I'm going to rinse my shells off. This is a basket drainer that I picked up at a yard sale. This stays in the garage. I only use it for shells. As you can see, it's a bit rusty because, you know, I use it a lot for shells, but I do, anytime I see like one of these basket drainers cheap for less than $1 at a yard sale, I pick it up. They have so many handy uses. Let's see. Oh, probably, did you just get sprayed with water? Look how pretty, there's an olive. So many pretty shells. Okay, I'm gonna rinse these off, and then I will spread them out on my basket, I'm sorry, spread them out on a towel to sun dry. Alright, these are both containers of shells in the same bowl. Look at already, I see pretty, oh, that's a piece of glass. Worms, they look so pretty wet. Of course, when they dry out, you know, they lose their shine a little bit, but they're still pretty. So I'm gonna spread them out on this towel I put on my deck. The squirrels shouldn't bug it. They only run off with stinky shells, and none of these are stinky, so should be safe from squirrel thieves. So anyway, I'm gonna spread this out and come back in a couple hours. Alright, here are my shells dried. I'm gonna sort through them now. Sorry for the mower in the background. There's always someone mowing around here, and I can't wait too much longer because it's supposed to rain. So the only jars I found in the house, because I haven't had time to go to the store and I kind of want to use what I have, is I have this 3-jar thing that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's got a small opening, so it's going to have to be for just the little ones. And then I just have these 2 cute cardboard containers. Where did I even get those at? I don't know, somewhere, I think the dollar store. And I have that one, so I'm going to fill those with the shells that I want to keep, and then the rest, I mean, I'm keeping them all. The shells that I want to display, and then the rest are going to go into my shell garden. I will do a separate video showing my shell garden. I'm replacing the fencing around it, and I need to clean it up a little and add some more shells, so that will be a separate video because it's been raining a lot lately, and it totally just like kind of moves stuff around. And I love the kid that mows my yard, but he keeps hitting the fence, and it's plastic, and it pretty much destroyed it. You know, like with an edger, he keeps hitting it. So I'm not saying anything to him, it's fine, but I'm just gonna replace it with more sturdy fencing, or maybe stones, I don't know. So, and then everything else will just go in this basket and it'll go in the shell garden. So these finding conchs are nice, but they're gonna go in the shell garden. And I have a random rock. Let's see. I'm just going through and picking all the conchs out. Another beach rock that will go in the garden. I don't know why I picked up so many rocks this time. That all goes into the garden. Oh, there's another rock. That was garbage. That was a wine cork someone left on the ocean. So I need to throw that away. And then my sea glass is gonna go into, I have a separate, I have a little display case that the sea glass is gonna go in, and all the worms. I have started a jar of the wormies. Let's see, let me show you an example so you know what I'm talking about. These are wormies. I don't find them that much, and so I started a jar just of the wormies. So this will add to that little stash that I have so far. Alright, that will go in the garden, just like these bigger ones. And the sand dollars will go into the garden. These can get wet again, but if you ever, so it's safe to put these into the garden because they can get rained on. But if you ever make like an outdoor thing, don't put starfish in them, because starfish will disintegrate if they get wet. Say like you go to a seashell shop and they're selling dried starfish, you can't rehydrate those. They will disintegrate. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. So if you ever have, and I don't really like starfish. They're very pretty. I don't know. It's the starfish, dried out starfish disturb me. I'm okay with the shell because it's just like, you know, the creature is completely gone, and so I don't have a problem collecting shells. But a dried starfish is the creature. I guess that's the same way with sand dollars. I don't know. They creep me out, so I don't really collect starfish. Alright. But if you collect starfish, just remember, don't get them wet again. Alright, so this is small. And I just start filling the spirals. Start putting all the small ones. Let's see. So I'm going to do spirals in just one, and then the little conchs in the other. I want to do olives, but oh, see, it will still fit the olives. So I'll do one with the olives. Oh, I got nice shiny ones. I like the shiny. Let's see. That was. It's going to be two. This is kind of bigger, so I will put that in there. I'm just going to work my way through. These scallops are pretty common, so I'm going to put them in the garden. Some spirals. Oops. It's going to be a long video. Let's see. Maybe I'll just pan over real quick so you don't have to like watch. I don't know if, plus it's hot out, my phone is going to overheat. That is a nice olive. So let me just pick up the ones that are like pretty special. Oh, look at that. That is a very nice shark's eye. I think my phone's already overheating. And then this is a tulip. That was very nice. I got a bunch of olives. Oh, and I got shiny olives. I love the shiny olives. And then, let's see what, oh, that's a nice whelk. And then, this is, I don't see these much, these little candy conchs. Those are whatever they're called. I know they have a name. I honestly apologize to all the shell enthusiasts. I don't have the shell names memorized besides scallops and olives. So if anyone knows the exact names of anything I show, definitely comment down below. I will try to remember the correct names. It's just, for me, it's repetition. So I just need to read more and pay more attention to the names. So I can tell you that this is an olive, and I can tell you that this is a scallop, and this is a cone, but the exact name of this, I'm not for sure. And these are whelks. I do know that. Another piece of a sand dollar. Ooh, look at that itty bitty olive. That is, oops, very pretty. And I am pretty sure I am correct. These are called shark size. Pretty sure that is correct. And then what else? Just scallops again. And this is an oyster. I like oysters. And what else do I know the name of? Oh, this is a smaller fighting conch. I'll put that in my display box. These are just cockle shells. This is a piece of a pin shell. I got it because it's so iridescent and pretty. Ooh, that is a very small shark's eye. Very pretty. Spiral. Oyster. I think these are called turbans. Could be wrong. I love these little itty bitty conch style shells. I call these spirals, but I think they're officially called augers. I call them spirals. Let's see. So this sea glass, that's the most sea glass I found in Florida. I usually don't find a lot of sea glass in Florida. So it was definitely a sea glass trip. What else? Oh, that's a piece of coral. That's another tulip. Right there. And that's pretty much the extent of my shell and name knowledge. I kept calling these Murexes in the video. I'm not for sure if that is right. I gotta look that one up. Whelks. Rocks. I don't know why I kept picking up rocks. Coral. Oh my god. Really, I don't know. Look at that. Some more rocks. More worms. So what I like to find, because I don't find them that much, so eventually I hope I have a nice big jar of them. Ooh, look at that itty bitty olive. Alright, let me get these sorted quickly and then I will tack on the end what these look like completely full. Alright, it definitely looks like I'm finishing just in time. It is starting to thunder. So that's all the shells that are going to go in my shell garden. These are the two little containers that are going to go in the bathroom. I arranged them a little bit, but honestly, I'll sort through them whenever I get the urge, so they will definitely change the way they look. And then, you know, when guests come over, you know, or my nieces like to look through them. So, and then this is the jars. So this, I definitely didn't get as many spirals as I wanted. So I do have spirals from a previous trip. I will find that bag and add them to that jar. And then this jar was just like the little conchs and anything other small that I thought was cute. And then the third one is olives. So that's gonna go in a bathroom. And then I kept a bunch of these shells have little itty bitty holes in them. And so I put these aside because I'm gonna make a junk journal for my vacation. And I'm gonna turn these into little charms that will dangle off of the spine of the junk journal. And then I'm gonna go add, oh wait, why did I put that aside? Probably because it was beautiful. So add that right here. Ooh. And then this is a rarity. This is like the foot of a conch shell. Like, let me see if this isn't the exact match, but so you can understand. So there's a creature inside. And then this is, I need a bigger conch shell to give us an example. Okay, so say there's a, if you ever seen the inside of a conch thing, it's kind of like a snail, kind of looks like a snail. And so this is like their door. I think it's called a foot. And so he, like when they curl within, this is like the protective thing that's part of the comp. And so finding these like this dried out is pretty rare. I will have to say I've never found one before, so that is pretty cool. So put that right there. So yeah, those all go into the garden, and these are going to go into the bathroom, and I will show you the container that these go in. Alright, this is the display table in my master bathroom. I have a whole separate video showing all the shelves in this bathroom. If you would like to see the entire bathroom, I'm just showing you the shelf right now. Lots and lots of shelves. I added this since the video. This was the, I don't know, weighing thing I got in the Michael's clearance or grab bag haul. So it just matched the color of the wall, so I added that. So this is my little display box. I got this at Hobby Lobby. And so I gotta pull it forward a little bit. Alright, so this is just little odds and ends that I collect. And some are bought, you can tell some are bought, but most have been found. Like obviously this was bought. It's like a sea bean. And these are the wormies. This is it. This is all the wormies I have from all my mini shelling adventures. So let me actually, that's all I have. I actually have a whole bunch to add. So I actually did pretty good on this trip. So add that. And then my past sea glass, don't know where I put that. So I'm gonna start anew. This is just weird odds and ends. I am going to add my sea glass right there. So I can remember that. And then, so let me close this up. Push that back. On this trip, I did buy this tray, and it's just pretty. And I bought this soap on Sanibel, and I bought these matches, which I don't really need matches. I just loved the box. I know it's kind of weird to buy stuff just for the box, but I mean, I technically do have candles in here, so I could light some candles. And then I bought this sailor's knot. I haven't done it yet. I'm just leaving it in the bathroom for now. So this is the master bathroom.